Hello Australia, welcome to another Big Couch, episode 839 coming up. Let me tell you what's on the show today. We are finding out from Janine Woods what's coming up with No Limits Perth. Wonderful local charity, we'll find out all from her. Evolve Perth Expo is coming up very, very soon at Cannington. We'll talk to Nisha about that. The watercolour exhibition is also coming up in Perth, lots happening. Nisha talks to them as well. The gig guide with Jamie McCanty is coming up. We'll find out what the top 10 gigs are in Perth at the moment. We've also got Talking Fit with Club Fiesta. Hulla and the girls will be in keeping us fit. And then we talk Lightscape 2026 with Nisha again. It's a Big Couch. Hope you can stick around on a Wednesday night. It starts now.
It's showtime on the couch. Yeah, it's showtime on the couch. You can see it from your house. You can watch it from your house. It's showtime on the couch with Fred and the best in town. Oh, it's showtime on the couch.
Hello Australia, welcome to another episode of The Couch. We have got a big show. Now, we always love having charities on this show, and today's no different. We're talking to Janine Woods. She is the CEO of No Limits Perth. They do an amazing job, and we welcome you back on the show. Janine, thanks for coming in.
Thanks for having me.
Tell everybody what the wonderful No Limits Perth is all about.
So we're a local not-for-profit charity that help people in crisis.
Okay, and the type of work that you help people with?
We run around 10 different programs. So we've got a starting over service. We have a food hamper distribution service, a community cooking program. We've got 2 community outreach hubs in 2 different suburbs, one in Joondalup, one in Wanneroo. And yeah.
I know we're going to touch on this a bit later on, but 10 years that you've been doing this. Have you been running it for the whole 10 years? So you've been there from A to Z?
I have. I was one of the co-founders that started No Limits back in 2015 with Debbie and Belinda, 2 police officers.
Well done, and congratulations. We all know how hard it is to do anything with limited funds, and you don't get a lot of support from government in the way of fundraising or running. You run yourself, don't you?
We do, yes.
So are you always open to kind, generous business people or individuals that want to help you?
Absolutely.
So keep an eye, folks, and we'll give you the details of how you can get in touch with the No Limits Perth people as well. Now, tell me about the proposal for the No Limits Perth Social Enterprise and Community Support Hub. What's that all about?
So back at the end of 2024, we were kindly donated a block of land, a block of Crown land by the city of Wanneroo, that we would be on a peppercorn lease for.
Which is wonderful.
Which is absolutely amazing. Will save us thousands of dollars that we're paying in rent at the moment and help us to have a hub where we could actually be focused on helping more people.
Now, I believe we've got the land, we've got the peppercorn lease, but you've also got it through planning. The City of Wanneroo have done it, and you've also had it through the Department of Planning.
Yes.
So the state government's done their bit. Where are we at now?
So the development application was approved in April, on the 14th of April, and this week we have just engaged all our engineers and consultants.
So how far away from seeing the dream come true to having the building there?
Well,
What's holding us up?
The timeline is that the hope is to be spade ready by November, to actually start the groundwork by November, December. But of course that can't happen without the funding.
Tell us what we need, because I mean, it would be wonderful if you had endless buckets of money. You don't.
It would be wonderful.
So clearly it's a financial issue that we've got. Now, I was asking you, Janine, what's the project going to cost to finalise?
So finally, the entire project will cost around $5 million.
Which is quite good, because you've got a massive building. I saw the plans, and it looks amazing and very functional. And because you do so much as a charity, you need a lot of room. And I think you're over 2 floors, is that right?
That's right. It is
so
a double
quite a
story.
big, and you do furniture as well, and you need a bit of storage for that. How far have we got with the funding? How are we going?
So we've just launched the funding, actually. We waited for the approvals to come through, and now that that's come through, I'm going full steam ahead with funding, especially now before the end of tax year. And also there's lots of very generous people that believe in what we do, that want to get on board and help. So fundraising has now started.
So can people get involved? How do the public get involved to help you?
Absolutely. So I have applied for 2 grants, which would help towards the infrastructure, but people can donate funds for a specific part of the project. So at the moment, we've got a group that are fundraising for the gates, for example, for the fencing and the gates. So there's so many different parts that they could choose.
And can they contact you at the charity directly and find out what they can donate for?
Absolutely.
Beautiful. So we'd love people to do that. We'll give the website at the end. But also you're celebrating 10 years. Tell us a little bit about the No Limits Perth journey to where you are now.
So we're actually going to be hitting that 11th year now in August, and it started from our lounge room basically, where people would just donate items that would otherwise end up in landfill, and we would use those items to help people start over.
How did you get the first day of what made you think we should set up a charity, call it No Limits? No Limits, what does that mean? Why was it called that?
My husband and I have always had that heart to want to just try and help people who are doing it more tough. And we're such a throwaway society. And there was an opportunity that came through one of our police officers who was helping a lady in protective custody with her little boy. And we had heard that this lady needed assistance. So we took some items and realized she literally had the clothes on her back. And I did a call out to the community to see if anybody was able to help furnish her home. And within 24 hours, we had to stop people bringing items.
Wow. What a wonderful
story. And we realized that there was a lot more people in this predicament that perhaps didn't fit somebody's criteria, that was just falling through the cracks.
No, you've got a wonderful story, and it's always a very what's the word? It's fulfilling when you do things for the community and people that have nothing, and you might just give them a bed or some food or a lounge suite or a TV, things that we have so many of in some houses, right? And you see the actual positive that it makes to certain people, especially as you said, there's so many people doing it tough.
Absolutely, we've all got.
So where to from here? I know that you've got a fundraising event coming up very soon. What else is happening with No Limits Perth?
So we are not going to change any of our actual programs that run the outreaches. So that's something that we started a couple of years ago in 2 different car parks, and we have around 10 different partners that collaborate with us, from doggy washers to hairdressing, mobile showers, laundry, food hampers, and we get together every 2 weeks. 2 to 3 weeks in the city of Wanneroo, city of Joondalup, and those are really expanding. We've also just had a vehicle sponsored by one of the local churches that we're customizing with a washing machine and a dryer, a fridge, a microwave, where we can actually go out and do that outreach more in our local suburbs.
And do you partner with other charities as well?
We work with a number of different organisations.
There's so many of them,
yes,
well
absolutely.
Done. Hey, I just wanted to, I know we've only got a very short time, but tell me about the Kingsway Sporting Complex where you're trying to make a permanent hub.
So that's where our land has been granted, is on the corner of Hartman Drive and Kingsway, almost diagonally across from the Kingsway Christian College and right on the International Sporting Ground. And they've given us a block in between the Wildflowers and the men's shed, which is fantastic because our new little cafe will obviously source veggies and good stuff from the Wildflower, their community garden, and we have our men's shed on the left-hand side.
I like the idea of running a cafe.
Absolutely.
The No Limits Perth Cafe. What a wonderful idea.
It's going to be called the Lighthouse.
Oh, the Lighthouse suits me as well.
Yeah,
wonderful.
Perfect.
When are we likely to see this happening? Or is this all as part of the big plan?
It's all part of the big plan, and we're hoping to have it up and serving our community by next year.
And the event that you had last year, when's that coming up? There's a big event, the special night that you have.
Yes, it comes up again on the 23rd of August.
At the Vasto Club.
At the Vasto Club, yes.
So we'll talk to you again before then. I'm sure we'll have you back. Again, give us your website, please. Tell Camera 2.
Sure.
Where do we go to help you out?
So you can go to nolimitspperth.org.au.
Janine Woods, you do an amazing job. Well done.
You.
Congratulations on 11 years nearly of this wonderful charity called No Limits Perth. Please support them. Charities do a very vital role in the community, and they can't do it without us, the people. And if you've got that little bit more money in the bank that you think, you know what, I'd like to put it towards something great, speak to Janine. Well done.
Excellent, thank you.
Great job. All right, let's get straight into music because I know who we've got standing downstairs in the theatre waiting. It's Darren Gillis. He's got a great song called That'll Do Me Just Fine. Here he is.
Your bombing calls, watch your name. See the same look every night. It's written on your face, you've come undone. And things just won't align. I'll fix you something strong to pick you up. Let me know what's on your mind. 2 shots of whiskey just to start me off, mixed in with some lime. 3 straight tequilas that'll do the trick, get you off my mind. If I start to stumble, will you help me up? Can I stay till closing time? 2 shots of whiskey, 3 straight tequilas, that'll do me just fine. Won't you listen up? I know the feels. Been in your shoes before. I know the pain you're in. I know the place. Would you like another pour? 2 shots of whiskey just to start me off, mixed in with some lime. 3 straight tequilas that'll do the trick and get you off my mind. If I start to stumble, will you help me up? Gotta stay till closing time. 2 shots of whiskey, 3 straight tequilas, that'll do me just fine. Does it get any better? Does it get any better with time? Does it get any better? Does it get any better with time? Until that night, oh, I'll have 2 shots of whiskey just to start me off, mixed in with some lime. 3 straight tequilas that'll do the trick and get you off my mind. If I start to stumble, will you help me up? Can I stay till closing time? 2 shots of whiskey, 3 straight tequilas, that'll do me just fine. That'll do me just fine.
Thank you very much. What a wonderful performance. And he'll be back at the end of the show with another wonderful performance as well. Country music has its place. And he came back from Tamworth last December and we had him on the show a couple of times. Hopefully we'll have him back again for a bit of a chat as well. Now, something else that's happening in Perth is the Evolve Perth Expo. It's happening at the Cannington Show and Exhibition Grounds. And with me today, we've got 3 of the I guess the key people that look after it. We've got Mitchell Ty. Thank you for coming in. Now, you're the event coordinator.
Yes.
Welcome to the couch.
No,
nice to
thank
have you here. We've also got Leah Collins, who's known as Noxie as well. And you are the stage and performance or the performer coordinator.
Yep.
And we'll ask you what each of these roles actually means. And finally, on the end of the couch, we've got Gwen Fox, who's the cosplayer coordinator. Welcome to all 3 of you.
No, thank you for having
Now,
us.
Mitchell, tell us a little bit about the expo. What's it all about?
So it's all it's a community-based event for WA pop culture scene, sort of like your supernovas that you go to, but a smaller scale, more community-focused, bringing in local artists, cosplayers, gaming, for a sort of nice, comfortable weekend where we can all...
So it's running over 2 days, isn't it? So it's the 12th and 13th of September, so you've got a bit of time to plan, so you can't... No excuses. This is a wonderful event, 2 events. So tell us the events again. What can we expect to see on those 2 days?
Yeah, so the showgrounds, we transform it into a big space with both indoor and outdoor exhibitors. There's cosplay competitions and parades, gaming, learn to play, live action role play or LARP demonstrations. We've also got the Atasha cars where people have decaled their cars in anime. So there's a lot to do, food trucks and all. So it's a pretty big.
So
weekend.
if you're a bit of a pop culture nerd, you're going to be in your element.
Yes,
you got some special guests, some big stars. I believe one of our people is going to be there too. Alexander Sacosta will be.
Yes.
Is he the MC this year?
Yeah, the host and MC of the stage. So yeah, if you come down, you'll be able to watch him strut his stuff all weekend.
Well, I did Saturday. I said, "You do it. I'm too busy." And he said, "All right, I'll do it for you, Fred." It's going to be a lot of fun. Mitchell, are you looking for something special for yourself? What are you going to be doing on the 2 days?
I was just making sure everyone's having a good time. For me, it's more just seeing everyone have those happy faces, create memories that they look back on and think of in years to come.
Wonderful. Now, how long has this been running?
It's in its 4th year now, so we've been really growing each year. Finding ways to
tell me how it
innovate.
all started. How did you get the idea up and running?
Oh, it's a bit of a long story, but keep it
Make
short.
it quick.
Keep it short. No, it was an idea just to have a more like local event. A lot of the events are all at the convention centre now.
Yes.
And bringing it back to somewhere local that's more...
community, isn't it?
Yeah, community. You sort of not feel like you're in the big business as such.
Sounds fantastic. It's going to be a lot of fun. Are you looking forward? Is this something that you put a lot of hype and a lot of work into, and then you think, oh, it's only for 2 days, wish it was for a week?
Oh, yeah. The second it starts, I'm like in my element, and when it finishes, I'm just wishing it could keep going.
I don't blame you. I think it's anything that we really enjoy. It sort of gives us a bit of an escape from reality as well.
Yeah.
Leah, what's your role at the event this year? You've got a great job, haven't you?
Yeah, so I am the stage and performance coordinator, and I also sometimes host the stage with Alex as well. That's quite fun.
Yep. And what do you do as a staging and performance coordinator?
So
what sort of people do you look after?
So I'm a little bit of an all-rounder. I kind of look after everyone. So I work as the stage manager, kind of the performers manager as well, going through applications for performers and also getting them on and off stage safely.
Do you know roughly how many performances we're expecting this year?
I can't give a definitive number.
In the hundreds? In the 50s? 1,000?
I think I'd die.
It's going to be a big show, isn't it?
Yeah.
So tell me the type of performers that you've got coming in. What sort of people have we got?
So mostly we have J-pop performers, so Japanese pop music performers. That's most of the performers we have here in Perth. A lot of people also do cosplay performances, so dance and cosplay, as well as bands and panellists as well that we manage.
And how long have you been involved with the expo?
So this is going to be my 3rd year. I started
3
a little
years.
bit later, yeah.
Well done. And you're all quite young as well, which you've got plenty more years to do this for.
Yes.
Which I'm sure you're looking forward to. And what about you, Gwen? You're sitting in the end, nice and quiet. It's your turn now, Gwen Fox. Now, you look after cosplay, which is that's the first time I've heard that term, and you can tell I must be old. But tell me what a cosplay coordinator does.
Well, essentially, I run the cosplay competitions and manage the judges coming through every year. And we like to encourage it. It's the crafting competition. So we like to encourage basically those fine motor skills that is being lost currently in our digital age. So we really, really love to encourage our cosplay community to get back to those skills and learn
basics.
the sewing and crafting and all of these amazing, brilliant materials that are now available to cosplayers.
Seeing it on the screen right
that
now.
weren't available 10 years ago. So there's really is quite a lot of opportunity for ingenuity, creativity.
So do
and
people make their own outfits as well?
Yes.
A lot of
and
work can go into that.
There is hundreds of hours. A full foam armour set can take anywhere from 200 to 300 hours. Digitally printing, even just basic digitally printing, can take up to 60 hours for a singular piece. And then it's got to be hand sanded and hand painted and hand finished. So it's not a pushing a button and getting a cosplay at the end.
What's
There's
your
a
background?
lot.
How did you get into this, please?
I'm from a theatre background.
Yes.
So I was always making sets, props, and behind the scenes, turning people into weird looking things for many, many years before I found the cosplay community.
Sounds like you're all going to have a lot of fun. It's going to be a busy couple of days. It's on the 12th and 13th of September. It will be at the Cannington Exhibition Centre and Showgrounds, of course, at Cannington there, or CARS as we call the people there. September 12 and 13, Saturday and Sunday. Tickets are only $20 for a single day, or you can get a weekend pass for $25. Now, children under 12 are free, which is wonderful. And if you are a companion card holder, it's also free entry for you as well. Now, you can get the tickets from the website. Mitchell, where do they go to get those tickets?
So head to evolveperth.com and then tickets are available online. You can also purchase them at the door with cash or EFTPOS. And if you purchase a one-day ticket, you can upgrade them at the door for a second day as well.
Anything we've left out? Anything at all that we haven't spoken about you want to quickly jump in and tell me about?
No, I think it's just, come down for a really fun community event that showcases the best of the Perth pop culture community.
And I guess you've got some cosplaying there, you've got gaming, you've got artists, you've got markets, lots of live entertainment. And Perth's favourite pop culture expo, it is happening at the Cannington Horticultural Grounds there, the Cannington Showgrounds as we know them. These wonderful people, thank you for coming in, thanks for your enthusiasm and commitment. Thank you to Leah, thank you to Gwen, and thank you to you, Mitchell. Have a wonderful expo. I hope to see you down there.
Yeah, thank you very
And
much.
I know Alexander will be doing an amazing job as well. Tell me, is another one of my couch presenters having a role to play? Demelza Leonard, she's our pop culture lady here.
Might see her down there.
Oh, I think little birdie tells me she'll be there. Well done. But thank you very much for being part of the show, and we look forward to supporting you down the track as well with the fifth one. This is the fourth one.
Thank you
now,
very
we're
much.
going to take a very quick break, but before we do that, we're going to give away some tickets thanks to our wonderful friends at Evolve. If you would like to go to this wonderful event, we've only got 5 double passes. All you've got to do is put the word Evolve, that's our code word, on an SMS, put your name and address on that SMS, and send it to 0439 929 929. That's 0439 929 929. You can only do it today. You must do it today. Only 5 double passes to give away. And don't forget the code word is Evolve, and we'd love to see you there at the show, 12th and 13th of September this year. Thank you to Evolve for giving us the prizes as well. We're going to take a break, and after the break we're going to get fit and healthy with our good friends Club Fiesta, coming up after the break. Welcome back to The Couch. It's always wonderful when we talk about community events on the month coming up, this month in fact, from the 11th of June to the 23rd of June, happening in Fremantle at Customs House, is the 4th International Watercolour Exhibition. Nisha's going to talk to a couple of amazing people today. 15 countries are coming to Perth, so don't miss this interview. Over to you, Nisha.
Yes, thank you so much, Fred. We love having artists on the show, and I'd like to welcome the President and the Vice President of the Watercolour Society. Lucky to get both of you here. Jane, the President, and Steph, the Vice President. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you.
Now, the 4th International event. So talk to us about, well, first of all, for those that maybe don't know about the Society, tell us a little bit about the Society, and then we'll talk about the event.
The Society was started in 1980 by a small group of ladies that got together and painted, and we've grown since then. We're over 100 members. And some of the members have been overseas to international watercolour festivals, and one of our master artists overseas said to them, we need one of these back in Australia. You guys need to set it up. So some of the previous committee members set up an international, and it was in that very sad year where we got shut down with COVID after 5 days of exhibiting, and paintings had come from all around the world.
Wow.
We'd framed them all, we had the venue, we'd won a grant, it was all going ahead, nothing was stopping us, and we had to shut down through COVID.
Oh, well, I'm sorry to hear that, but you're still here now. So tell us the journey that's been.
We bounced back 2 years
good.
later in Fremantle. We hold the record for the most paintings hung in the Moores building.
Wow, well done.
Then we ended up, for the third one, we went to the city, and we were in the city for that exhibition, and now we're back to Old Customs House in Fremantle for our fourth one. And the paintings just keep coming. The countries just go, yep, we're coming.
How beautiful. So tell us about the international flavour. That must be quite an add-on to the event, actually getting artists from overseas.
They paint differently to us. They have different landscapes. Like, we've got paintings coming from Iceland, and when you've been to Iceland and you've seen what the landscape's like, and how do those artists deal with it? Well, they're not out there doing it because it's so cold. They're inside painting from photos,
Or maybe
I'm
that's
sure.
part of the art.
And they all paint differently, and it just changes how we view watercolours. And there's no glass, so you can go up close to these paintings and see the brush marks, see the washes, and see what they're exactly like. They're all for sale, and all these countries have sent paintings again, and it's just growing, getting bigger and bigger, which is just marvellous.
You know, we talk about art being a really healthy expression of self, and we have many artists that come here on the couch. Talk to us specifically about watercolour, because I know you're both artists. So maybe, Steph, tell us a bit about your work.
Well, I've always painted ever since I was a kid. So, and I am dyslexic, so I've got a visual brain for sure. Watercolour to me, it was just a natural progression from what I was doing as a kid, and like anything, it's the more you do, the better you get, I think.
And a psychological benefit, because we know that there's a great work being done in that research space around art and mental health.
Yes, for sure. That I did want to go into art therapy, but it didn't pan out for me, but there you go.
There's always opportunity.
Yes, I know. It's never too late. I do know. I think watercolour is so vibrant, and I get annoyed with people who think it's like the Victorian, wishy-washy little paintings.
Oh, look how vibrant you look. Most vibrant lady in the studio today.
Well, we if you come to this exhibition, you will see such a variety and such strength of colour. With watercolour, you can layer it as well, so it's, you can get this translucent feel, as well as really depth of colour.
That's so beautiful. So the experience of not being behind glass really adds to it, as you mentioned earlier, Jane. Talk to us about the exhibition now, Jane. What can people expect when they go?
150 paintings.
Wow.
Mexico, Iceland, Finland, Estonia, Italy, Poland, India, they all sent 5 paintings each. And they look stunning. And then
master artists as well. We've got master artists who put their paintings in. So.
And you have, is it a workshop that's happening there as well?
Yes, we have brought Rod Candy over, who is a very good, extremely good watercolour artist.
Well done, getting him. Yeah.
And he is offering a workshop. There are still a few places left that you can go online to book. He's also doing a demo on Friday the 12th, so that you can also book for that too.
That's very exciting. Oh, gosh. So for people maybe that have not been to many art exhibitions, shows, events, what would you say to them about this one to get them there?
Come along.
Come, it's
Be amazed. Just come. Just come.
Yeah.
If it's your first time, fabulous.
Yeah.
What we have is a Try Me table. And the Try Me table is sponsored by one of the big brands, Winsor & Newton.
Okay.
And people who come to the table within the exhibition, they may have never dipped a brush before, or they may be an artist of other mediums. It can be any sort of thing.
Okay, Fred and I can certainly come and try our luck.
Absolutely.
We'd love for you
and
to
so we
come.
get people to have a go to see if they can do what's on the walls and have and just experience with some guidance from an artist how to have a go.
Wonderful. Well, we do know novelty is one of the key psychological constructs to happiness, so I think very important. Go and have a go. So where do we go to find out more? Do we need to buy tickets?
No, free entry.
Oh, wow.
Website, watercolorswa.org.au.
Fantastic.
and come along, 9:30 to 4:30 every day, including on the weekends, and we're at Old Customs House. So
Excellent. Well,
very exciting.
Ladies, it's been amazing having you on the show. It's going to be a great event. So comfortable sitting with you. So I'm sure if you go, you can definitely meet these guys. And
I
they
will
can
talk to you.
Give you a few tips, yeah? Jane's just confirmed, as well as Steph, that they'll talk to you. So, of course, guys, if you've missed any of that, you can go to thecouch.com.au or our Facebook page. But thank you so much, ladies. We look forward to seeing you there.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you very much for
Pleasure.
having us.
Back to you, Fred.
Thank you, Nisha, and thank you to the ladies too. And I wanted to ask a quick question of Jane or Steph. If people in Perth want to do watercolour painting, is there a place where they can get in? Can they get in touch with you and you'll put them into contact with someone, or do you run courses?
If they come through the website, we have a tutors list available on the website where they can say, oh, that's close to where I live, I'll track
can
that
help them.
person down. Like if you live in,
Well
say,
done.
the western suburbs, Tresillian is the closest art centre.
Fantastic.
So we have
Very
different
popular.
tutors go into there.
And this is a silly question, but the word watercolour, what does that actually, where did that name come from? Why do we call it watercolour painting?
Because the pigment is diluted with water.
Okay,
So
there you go. And I bet a lot of people didn't know where the name came from. So the pigment is diluted with water.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Yeah. So we our AAE exhibition, which will be coming in August.
Which we'll talk to you again about that one very soon.
That will. I was going to say. Sorry, I've lost my.
That's all right. But we'll talk to you again. We'll
Yeah.
get you back
Get
in
you back
before August, maybe July, and we'll talk about that one as
Yeah.
well. Well done.
Lovely.
Please support them. It is the 4th International Watercolour Exhibition. It is happening between the 11th and 23rd of June. It is happening at Customs House in Fremantle. Check out their website for more details. Now, somebody else that looks after us here is Williams Creative Co. Check this out. Thank you very much to Williams Creative Co for their support of The Couch as well, and looking after media and presenters here in WA. If you need a good presenter, if you need some musicians, get in touch with them and they'll look after you as well. Now, if you need a fitness group, Club Fiesta is my pick. Hala is waiting for us, all four of us are going to go down there, but you start without me, please, Hala. Go for it.
Thank you, Fred. Hi, everyone. My name is Hala, and I'm from Club Fiesta. I've got my team with me today. Say hello. They're going to make a lot of noise for you. Now, we're going to be doing something different today called Club Titan. So what is Club Titan? It's a boxing-based exercise program. So it's all about shadow boxing, a little bit of kicking. We're not doing much kicking today, but it is something that is really, really good for you guys. If you want to try it at home, please stand up. Make sure there's room around you to move. Have some comfortable shoes if you've got some. And then we can just try this with us today. If you want to find out more classes, more information, or how to become a Club Fiesta or Club Titan instructor, please head to our website, clubfiesta.com.au. Are you ready to unleash? Yes, let's do this. Let's hit the music. Nice and strong. Here we go. We're going to start this way. Here we go. 4. Come on down. Punch. We got 4 hooks. 4, 3, single, double jabs. Hook 'em up. 4, 3, 2, jab it out. 1, 1, 2. You got 2 more. Hup. Make it stronger. Yes. 1 more. Hup. 2 squats coming up. 2. Take it back. Stay low. Stay under the radar. Like a ninja. Ready to strike. Are you ready to strike? Bring it down. Hey. Do it again. Ready? Hey. Again. I want to hear some noise, guys. Yeah. From the top. Let's hook. 4. Strike it. 4. Other side. 4. 4, 1 and 1. 1, 1. Other side. Boom. 2. All right, guys. 4 hooks. Go. You. Single, single, double. Punch is strong. Up. Get low. That's it. Yes. Give me more energy. Up. Time to unleash. Get the fighter out in you. Get low. 2. Right leg back. Now stay low. That's it. Work those legs. Abs nice and tight. We're gonna jump it. Hey. Do it again. Hey. Let me hear it. Yes. One more. Nice. On the top. 4. Down. Other side. Go. Cut it down. 1 and 1. 2. Other side. Elbow it. 4, 3. Hook him up. Go. This is it. Yeah. Show us. Show us, team. How strong are you? Go. Up. 1 more. And wow. Good job, everybody. Well done, team. Well done, everybody watching at home. If you've got any questions or any feedback, and remember, if you want to find out any information about any other classes or becoming an instructor, head to our website, clubfiesta.com.au. Back to you, Fred.
Oh, thank you very much, Harla. I think Steph and Jane both want to join Club Fiesta. They were dancing and jumping and, they were wrecking my couch while that was on. We'll have more Club Fiesta hopefully next week on the couch, but we'll take the break right now because we've got a very good friend, Jamie McCanty, coming up with the gig guide next on the couch. See you then. Welcome back to the couch on a Wednesday night on Foxtel all around Australia. Thank you for your company. One of our good friends is in now, Jamie McCanty. Slim Jim, welcome back.
Good to see you, Fred.
We've got the top 10 gig guide.
We certainly
lots
have.
and lots of shows coming to Perth.
I can't believe we've had a really incredible summer period.
Absolutely.
And we really have had some of the biggest acts in the world arriving in WA, which has been really good for WA people to get out there and love what they love with the music and outdoor concerts and festivals.
Yep. Lots coming up as well, but you know the one I regret not seeing? Leo Sayer.
Oh, actually, I went with Leo Sayer in Donnybrook about 10 years ago.
Yeah, he's exactly the same, isn't he?
You sort of sit there and you go, how many hits has Leo Sayer had? And by the time he actually finishes the concert 2.5 hours later, you realise he's had about 40 top 10
And he wrote a song about that. How many hits do you need to prove your love? Oh, yeah, forget about it. Let's go straight
you don't need much inspiration to break in a song,
no,
do you, Fred?
I love karaoke.
Well, these
Arena.
concerts may inspire you. Let me tell you. So RAC Arena, this has just got announced only a couple of weeks ago. We've got Hilary Duff with a Lucky Me tour coming on Thursday the 29th of October. She's an actress famous for Disney's Lizzie McGuire. She's a multi-platinum global superstar, best-selling author, an entrepreneur who has sold 15 million albums worldwide. And in 2026, this year in fact, Time magazine named her one of the 100 most influential people in the world. Now, I couldn't even name you a song that she sings, but she's really popular. And I have to say, this concert's only been out on sale for 2 weeks, and it's basically already sold out, which is an incredible effort. So a lot of people out there looking forward to seeing Hilary Duff in WA. And talking about RAC Arena, also coughing up an act that we haven't seen for a while, and they again are selling extremely well. We're talking about Westlife, who were a very famous
Westlife.
Irish boy band that was formed in 1998. They're recognised as one of the most successful pop groups of all time. 3 billion streams, 55 million record sales, 1.2 million concert ticket sales, and 4 Guinness World Records. They'll be appearing at the RAC Arena on Friday, the 16th of July, and Ticket have got the tickets at $176.25 up to $849.10 for the ultimate
serious?
VIP package.
Look, if you're a big fan, you'll pay that.
Well,
they're amazing.
I'd love to know what you get for an ultimate VIP package. I
Probably
mean,
a couple of
$849.10 is a little bit steep when it comes to
What are the
a
cheapest
ticket sale.
tickets?
$176.25.
Maybe we can afford
Maybe we
those.
can afford that one instead.
Sounds good.
Come into Crowd Theatre. Now, everybody is talking about Michael Jackson. There's
Yes, they
a
are.
movie out, Michael, that everybody's aware of. There's been some tribute shows coming through Western Australia lately doing the Michael Jackson tribute. But this MJ, the Michael Jackson musical, is looking like it's going to be absolutely massive.
Yep.
Appearing at Crown from Saturday the 6th of June. So it starts next week to Sunday the 19th of July. Now, the MJ, the musical, debuted on Broadway in 2021 and was nominated for 10 Tony Awards, including Best Musical in that year. Ilario Grant will be performing the coveted role of Michael Jackson in the Perth production, and this musical has been experienced by over 6 million people worldwide. Ticketmaster have got the tickets, Fred, at $199 to $245.
That's not bad.
Which is pretty good. And good luck to Ilario Grant coughing up 8 shows a week.
Were you a big fan of Michael Jackson? I mean, I loved his
was.
music, I must admit.
Well, I am, and I still am a fan of
so
his
am I.
music. I think it really for
My favourite song,
Yeah, tell
Man
me.
in the Mirror.
Yeah, I love
Absolutely
that
love that song.
Yeah.
Even though he's got
song. Rock With You
lots.
was one of my favourites.
Absolutely.
I thought that was an
So
incredible
get your
song.
tickets because it's going to be probably sold out very, very quickly.
It will do. Also coming to Crown
Beetlejuice.
Theatre, and this is something that's a bit of a local sort of flavour to it. Beetlejuice the musical, Fred, is coming to Crown Theatre on Sunday, from Sunday the 16th of August to Sunday the 20th of September. It's going to be starring Broadway's Andy Carl, which is a great bonus for Perth audiences or Australian audiences with this tour, because Beetlejuice was created by Whopper graduate Eddie Perfect.
Really?
Like another, local boy done
From
good
Oxford.
type of situation. It debuted in Washington in 2019, was nominated for 8 Tony Awards that year, including Best Musical, and it's, of course, it's based on the 1988 gothic horror comedy directed by Tim Burton, and it starred Michael Keaton, Alec Baldwin, Gina Davis, Catherine O'Hara, who's no longer with us, and Winona Ryder. Ticketmaster have got the tickets at $85 to $200, but Beetlejuice the musical looks like a lot of fun.
Sounds good. Regal Theatre's been working so hard.
It has, hasn't it? It's been flat out, especially with the...
Sorry about the segue.
You just love to break in a song, don't you?
Oh, it's my
like a
radio
karaoke
experience.
session every time
I don't
show
get to
up.
use my radio segues anymore.
Exactly. Footloose the musical is coming to Regal, the Regal Theatre in Subiaco between Friday the 29th of May and Sunday the 14th of June. This is following a sold-out season in Melbourne, Fred, and it's done extremely well across Australia. The 80s phenomenon Footloose the musical is coming to the Regal. Bigger, bolder and more explosive than ever, would you believe? It's a fully remastered production that will have you dancing in the aisles to great hits like Holding Out for a Hero, Almost Paradise, Let's Hear It for the Boy, and of course Footloose.
You could probably sing all those songs, I reckon.
I could sing Footloose, it's about it. So this feel-good musical is going to cost you $89 to $159.90, which is a really sensible ticket price, and tickets are available from Ticketek.
Beautiful. What's happening at the Astor Theatre?
Well, the Astor's got 3 great concerts coming up in a very short period. So Michael Painter, who won the coveted role of John Farnham in Whispering Jack, the John Farnham musical that's coming later in the year, he'll be performing the Great Australian Songbook on Wednesday the 3rd of June. This guy's voice is incredible. He is the perfect pick for Farnham, I think, Fred, when it comes to Australian talent. And he has been a member of Icehouse, working with Ivor Davies for a number of years. And as I said, his incredible voice will give him the ability to cover almost every genre of music, of Australian music, for the Great Australian Songbook. Ticketek have got the tickets, $83.10.
Did you hear the news this week? Obviously, John Farnham saying he will not be returning to music
Well, I think,
again. It's a
I've
bit
had oral
sad.
surgery as well, like he's had, and I think the radiation therapy removes all your saliva, which will really impact on
Very
his voice.
sad, I think.
It is sad because he is truthfully one of the greatest singers, not just in Australia, but in the world.
Well,
he really is
I hope he
unique.
still comes back on TV and does a bit of an appearance here and there.
Well,
you
that'd
never
be
know.
good.
He's got a great sense of humour as well.
He has, exactly right. Also coming to the Astor Theatre of that people should go and check out is one of the classic legends of Australian music, Ross Wilson and the Peaceniks, for his 50 years hits tour.
Well done.
This guy's had 20 ARIA Top 40 hits. He's a 2-time ARIA Hall of Famer, and he'll be performing hits from Daddy Cool and Mondo Rock in his solo career. Ticketek have got the tickets at $79 and $89 respectively. That's really, really reasonable price to go and see a guy of this sort of echelon. But Ross Wilson is one of my favourites. I was a big fan of Daddy Cool, a big fan of Mondo Rock, and of course, talking about his Farnham connection, he actually wrote Paradise for Farnham. So, he's a very good songwriter.
Those days we left behind.
Another John Farnham connection, can I just say, is John Stevens, who's coming to the Astor Theatre on Thursday, the 2nd of July. He obviously worked with Farnham on the Jesus Christ Superstar Arena tour that went around Australia. He was also the front man for Noiseworks and NXS, and he'll be pumping out the biggest hits from those bands he fronted in the 80s and the 90s. Ticketek have got the tickets at $93.30, but John Stevens, like John Farnham, is an absolute legend and an incredible singer to boot.
Riverside Theatre's got some great shows as well.
They certainly have. Really, because since the concert hall's been closed for renovation, there's a few other places that the Perth Symphony Orchestra, the Western Australian Symphony Orchestra, have had to find to perform. So the Riverside Theatre's been a good option for them. The Whitlam's Orchestral Tour is coming on Saturday the 13th of June. Now, this was this renowned collaboration between the Whitlams and the Western Australian Symphony Orchestra, debuted at Kings Park in 2004. The Whitlams formed in 1992, and by 1998 they won 3 ARIA awards from the 14 nominations, including Song of the Year and Best Group. Tickets are limited, but there should be late ticket releases closer to the event. It has sold extremely well, but it's a great combination, the Whitlams with the WA Symphony Orchestra.
And a very special show coming.
Well, this is going to be interesting because by the time he gets here, he will be 90 years old, Fred. Engelbert Humperdinck, the celebration tour, coming to Riverside Theatre on Sunday the 12th of July. Engelbert will be performing his biggest hits, which include Please Release Me, Quando, 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 and The Last Waltz. He sold 140 million records worldwide, earned 64 gold, 35 platinum records, 4 Grammy nominations, a Golden Globe, and stars on the Las Vegas and the Hollywood Walk of Fame. As I said, he's going to be 90. I don't know how the show's going to go. I'm sure there's going to be a defib out the back or a respirator of some capacity. Ticketek got the tickets at $142.65 to $193.60, and Engelbert will deliver, I have no doubt.
What an opportunity, Slim. This will be an opportunity to see him maybe for the last time performing as well, as in he may retire.
Well, yeah.
But look, it's going to be wonderful. And Quando, Quando, Quando is when they say time. Sonia's told me the time is up.
Time is up.
Where do we get you, more of you? Where's your website?
Anything to do with Slim Jim Enterprises on Facebook, just go to Facebook and have a look. All the gigs and all these special events are going to be listed. And if you want to talk about entertainment for something personal, give me a call. Love to have a chat to you.
Slim Jim, we'll talk to you again next month with more gigs. Well done as always. A pleasure having you on the show. We're going to take a break on the couch. That's what we'll do. We're going to talk Lightscape coming up with Nisha right after this. Stick around. You're watching The Couch.
Connect with The Couch online through Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube.
Welcome back to The Couch. Lightscape 2026 is coming back to Kings Park and the Botanic Gardens here in Perth. It's happening from the 5th of June until the 24th of July, so you've got plenty of time to go down there. Nisha has Morgan from Kings Park and the Botanic Gardens to talk to us more about this. Over to you, Nisha.
Thank you so much, Fred. Yes, Lightscape, one of our favourite events here in Western Australia. Welcome to The Couch, Morgan.
Thank you for having me.
It's great. This is your first time. Your colleagues normally here, but I know you're going to do a great job as well. She's very excited.
So has set the standard previously.
Very good. So tell us about your role at Kings Park and your role in Lightscape.
So I'm the Executive Director of the Botanic Gardens and Parks Authority, so that's responsible for Kings Park and Bold Park as well.
Okay, wow. And we were just joking off air before about Kings Park being so amazing. What are some of the stats?
Well, so Kings Park, we have 400 hectares of bushland. It's one of the last urban bushlands that has been maintained in an urban area. We're also one of the largest parklands in a CBD area across the world as well.
Ah, fantastic. And how many Australians, and I have prepared for this, or West Australians have attended Kings Park or visited?
So we recently did a report with Deloitte Access Economics looking at the social, cultural and economic value of Kings Park and Bold Park, and they found that 96% of Western Australians have been to Kings Park.
Wow.
And 1 in 2 international visitors come up to Kings Park as well.
Wow, and so many spaces. Fred was just saying too that there's so many spaces in Kings Park to go to.
There absolutely are. In coming into the role, so I've been in the role just over 18 months now, and I didn't appreciate what Kings Park means to people. It's something different for everyone. There are people who come for the memorials, there are people who come to exercise, there is a lot of enthusiastic runners and cyclists that come through Kings Park on a very regular basis.
Are you one of those?
I may
yes.
have been, yes. But then also all of the cafes. And there's more cafes than I realised, which is terrible. I grew up in Perth, so I should know.
I think there's a lot of us that probably don't realise because we just go to the ones that are advertised more, perhaps.
Or the ones you went to as a kid that you therefore go back to.
Yeah, absolutely. So Lightscape's been running for a while now. Tell us about the event for those few maybe that haven't been before.
Sure. This is the 4th year of Lightscape, and we've actually welcomed over 400,000 visitors over the period that it's been running. But this year it's been reimagined, refreshed, and it's something new and different for everyone.
Yeah, fantastic. We've got some beautiful imagery there. Now, with Lightscape, it's not just what people might think going to Kings Park and just walking around. What's the experience involved?
Sure. It's a 1.8 kilometre trail in the West Australian Botanic Garden, and it really showcases the Botanic Garden in a way that is unique that most people don't see. So it's a nighttime experience with light, sound and a storytelling that goes along with it.
I love that. So it's really like a sensory experience as much as it is, a fun night out too. So can you get something to eat and drink there as well? Is it kind of a full evening's affair?
You can make it a full evening's affair or a lovely date night if you'd like. We do have food trucks at the start and finish, and as we were saying off air, there is mulled wine, there is hot chocolate, and there are toasted marshmallows for the kids as well, or the big kids.
Oh, wow. And when you think about all the attractions around Kings Park, like Elizabeth Quay, catching the ferry from South Perth, planning your route there is probably quite easy.
Absolutely. Now, parking in Kings Park can sometimes be a challenge, so we do recommend people take the free shuttle bus. That'll be running from Perth Busport, and there is a little activation in Yagan Square as well, so come and see the little lights in Yagan Square and then catch the bus up.
Wow, so getting bigger and better. There's new installations, new artists. Tell us about that.
Well, there's definitely a lot more new artists this year, but my 2 personal favourites is the Mycelium Network. So the Mycelium Network is inspired by the hidden network under your feet.
Wow. Okay, so it was bringing science to art in a way?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And showcasing Western Australia's native flora as well.
Oh, that's so interesting. I think they need food art next. Definitely, still vying for a cooking segment here, Fred. We can definitely have a few things up at Kings Park. Anyway, enough about me. Where do we go to find out more?
Sure, you can buy the tickets off Ticketek, so they are $36 for an adult or $96 for a family ticket, and there is information available on the Botanic Gardens and Parks Authority website as well as the Lightscape website.
Wonderful. And as you said, in terms of transport, plan ahead. There are free shuttles. There's great ways to get there and have fun with the kiddies. And anything else that you'd like to say to encourage people to come along?
Yes, it's actually the 50th anniversary of Kings Park Education this year, and so one of the installations we've done is we asked kids who came into Rio Tinto Naturescape to write acrostic poems. And 4 kids have been selected to have their poem on what we're calling conservation cubes, and we've actually recorded their voice reading the poem as well as the conservation cube.
Wonderful. So you've found a way to engage the kids, which is fantastic. I also understand that this year you've got an over 18s night as well.
Sure. One of the things we're doing new this year is actually an over 18s night. Okay. So if you are not a fan of having little kids running around, you can actually choose to come along to the over 18s night as well.
Hey, well, I like that. You've got options for everyone, and you've given a lot of people ideas for their date nights out there as well. So thank you so much for coming on the show, and I look forward to seeing you there.
Great. Thank you very much.
Now, of course, that's lightscape.com to find out more information, and also go to our Facebook page for The Couch or thecouch.com.au. Back to you, Fred.
Thank you very much, Nisha. Thank you to Morgan, the boss of Kings Park and Botanic Gardens there. And Nisha's just got a new job. She'll be serving the wine and the hot chocolate at Lightscape.
I don't think I have an RSA.
There you go, no cooking. But if you want to come down and maybe meet us down there, I might not be there every single night, but you can always try. It's good to support this wonderful event. We've got 4 family passes to give away. Now, the family passes are for 2 adults and 2 children, and you can go throughout the season. All you have to do is, as per the screen, put in the code word, which is, of course, there it is there. What is it, Nisha? Can you see it?
Lightscape.
Wow, she's even good at that. Light
Should have been
skate.
food.
All one word. Name and address, please. Send it to 0439 929 929. 0439 929 929. Do it right now when you're watching this show on a Wednesday night, and we would love to give away those 4 family passes thanks to our wonderful friends at Lightscape 2026 as well. That is the show for today. Now, talking about wonderful people and lovely friends, we've got another one ending the show today. Darren Gillis, of course, performing in the theatre, a great song called Lovin' It Up on You. We'll see you next week, Australia. Have a wonderful week. Bye for now.
Turn the porch light off. Wine glass down. Close your eyes. Play the music soft. Let that dress slip down. Take your time. Loving up on you is all I want to do. I can't help myself when we're alone. The things you do to me, and girl, the chemistry. We can lose ourselves till the dawn. Would it be a sin if we just jump right in? Drive me wild, loving up on you is all I want to do. I can't help myself when we're alone. The things you do to me, and girl, the chemistry. We can lose ourselves until the dawn. Loving up on you is all I want to do. I can't help myself when we're alone. The things you do to me, and girl, the chemistry. We can lose ourselves until the dawn. Yeah, we can lose ourselves until the dawn.